This video is for Liam at Driving Pro. Right, now we're going to tackle how to make a new instructor, Liam. What I'll do is I'll make one up so that you can actually follow that, I think. Right, first thing I'll do, have I already set a test page or not? Yeah, I have. A test. Okay, I'm going to use this page to actually show you how to make a new instructor, and literally what I do with this one for the instructors you can then do with the locations as well, or actually some useful bits for some of the other things that you might want to do. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do first, we've already got the instructors and we've got their pages laid out. So I think I'm going to use Danny Fars just for this test. Right, you'll see a little plus sign here. You click that and what it will do means you can load pre-made layouts, save layouts or existing pages, and it's an existing page that we're going to work with. Now I'd forgotten you've actually got quite a load of pages and the posts are also displayed there. So you're going to have to scroll through this until we find one that looks like, there it is, Danny Farr page. Okay, so I click on that. You'll see there that it's taken some time to load Danny Farr's page. Right. It's all loaded there. Now we'll work in the desktop mode, desktop view. So up here you go along until you see the little icon for desktop view and change it to that. Now if this was a real page that I was building, Liam, this is only on that test page, then the first thing you would do, I'm going to do this anyway just so that you can see, I'm going to call the new instructor Joe Smith. So in that title is where you put his name. But the most important thing of all is underneath it's got the permalink, which you can see is still a test. So we edit that. So whatever you put as his title, just copy and paste it into there, click OK, and that will turn it into a new permalink. Otherwise you're duplicating pages and things like that, which you don't want to do. Right. Copy it again, and basically all you do for the main bits, you've got the name up here in the red. You click on this, you need the text module, which is in the dark grey. Click the icon to open it. You'll see Danny Farr in between two bits of code which are H1. That's the title of the page. So whatever you do, don't knock any of those bits of code out. Just paste Joe Smith, that will change it to that. Click to save the changes. Literally, this is one of the accordions, so I think you know how to do that. Just open it, change any of the information in there to the new instructor. And then you also change his image. You do that by clicking on the image, clicking on the image module, the cog. It opens up the image of Danny, click on that, open up your media library and change it to one that you've already got there, or upload a file from your computer for the new instructor. When you're happy with the image that you've got, this would normally be changed to green, this button down here. Once you've actually done one, you click on there to upload the image. I'm not actually going to change his image. Although I could do actually, just as this is a test page. I'm just going to change it to this. These are the wrong, they're landscape rather than the portraits, but I'm going to use it anyway. Just to show you, upload the image. That replaces Danny's with the new instructor. So the other thing to do actually is when you've got the image open, you've got Content Design Advanced. go to advanced, go to attributes. Now in here, because Google can't see an image, it can only read the text that you put in. The image alternative text or alt text and the image title text, change them so that they're applicable to whatever the photo is that you're putting in there, like the new instructor's name perhaps. That's all you really need to do with that. Okay, what else have we got? Right, now this is the trickiest part. What you would have to do here are driving instructors Hampshire. In fact, you know something, I'm not too sure actually, Liam, and I'll tell you why. Because it's green, that generally means it's global. So any changes you make here will be reflected across every other page that's got this exact set of pictures on. I think we can do it, but I'm not going to really do it with this one because I don't want to alter all your other pages. Because these are driving instructors Hampshire. If it was specific driving instructors for Southsea, let's say, which is in that location, I'll show you how to change these separately. It's pretty much what I'm going to do now, but just remember it will affect everywhere that we've got this block for driving instructors Hampshire. The other ones, the Gosport and everything, they're different instructors. Right, anyway, the images behind each of these aren't in fact image modules, they're backgrounds. They're backgrounds to the columns. We've got 4 columns here. I'll show you where the images are kept. First thing you do is click on the row, which will give you the little cog icon. You open it. Each of those columns has the background picture for one of these guys here. So let's say column 3, which is Greg Wise. You'd open that third one using the cog. There's only one thing that you need to do in here. You click on the background, you go across to the third icon along the top, and sorry, I've just wasted 5 minutes of my life and yours, Liam. It hasn't been done that way. Right, you can tell I don't rehearse these videos. Right, so I'll save those changes. We're not actually changing anything. Right, so it's part of the text module. So you click to get the row up, then you click the light grey on this global one to change the module settings with the icon. Right, so we open that. First thing you see here is the name, then the areas that they cover. So you change those to the new person's name, John Smith, and then the areas that they're covering. You change those there. We're linked to a page, so what you do is you would change that link. I can't really show you this one because it's going to change every other page, which we don't want to happen. But what you would do is you would click to delete that page link, and then you would add another page link, and it would be to whoever you're going to put in there. Although it wouldn't be John Smith because we're actually doing his page at the moment, so he would be added as a new person. This is really showing you how to edit one of the existing boxes, but perhaps I'd better do a new one and then delete it. But where the background picture is, if you go down to background, third one along, you'll see that's Greg's picture there. So you click on that to change his picture, which again we're not going to do, and I think that's basically all you need to worry about in there. So it's the background picture, and it's the link, the text for the new person, and the link, which will be their page link. So let's say it was John Smith's. That would be this page that we're working on, and that is the link, the permalink. So that's what you'd copy to change the link. Right, so let's say you're going to keep all 10 of those people in the Hampshire area. I know you wanted to change Joe's picture, do it exactly as I was showing there for Greg Wise. But let's say you want to add a new person. So I'm going to just do that. The best way to do it is to, let me see. Right, so let's click Glenn Robbins. You'll see these little 3 dots here. So click those to open them. And you need to copy the module styles. So everything that's been done on Glenn's one there, it will copy those. And now we'll put a new empty text module in. I can just move under that row. Some of these are a bit tricky. So you put a new text module in. You'd put their name, H2, which is wrapped in an H2. These things are important for headings and for Google. Underneath that you put the area. Let's just say Bournemouth, because we're only playing around with this. Right, so you've got that there. You'll see the name and everything go up here. Now what you would need to do is go up here to other settings, the 3 little dots, click that, and this time instead of copying the module, you'd paste the module styles that you've already copied from Glenn's. And there you go, and that's where Glenn's picture would, Joe Smith's picture would appear. Now the other thing that you need to do, you'll notice that it's not quite centered the way that the others are. You change with the row settings, open the row, which is this top one here, you need the cog, copy by the 3 little dots the second column, copy the item styles because we want it to be the same as that, go to column 1, click on the 3 dots, paste item styles. You'll see what I mean about this all being a little bit tricky, so you might need to even do what I've done and do this test page to practice on. Then you save the changes. Now we would change his picture and things like that in the text module as the background to the new person. And this would change on this one. I'll do a separate one for locations because they are a bit different. But this would mean that the new one, Joe Smith, would be added to these Hampshire drivers on every page that the Hampshire drivers appear on. All of these pretty much, I think, are the same on your new driving instructors. Right, now I'm going to delete this because we don't want this to be on every page. And it will be the same if one of your drivers leaves or you want to delete them from the page. This is what you would do. Click on the module, which is the text module. Just click on the bin to delete that module. That will take that off of there. You'll see that that column has now got that little white border around it, which we won't need because it's going to make it look like an empty space. So here we go to the 3 dots again, open that up. Oh, it's still saving, sorry. Right, open that up, and this time you go to reset. No, right, sorry Liam, don't do that at all. Click to open the row, click on the icon. It's column 1 that you want to go for, so you open that, or rather you go to those 3 dots, open that, and click reset item styles, and you'll notice those white lines around it disappear because we're not going to be doing that. Then you click your tick box as normal and you'd save. I'm not going to save because we don't need this page at all, and you might want to practice actually on the test page. So we go here, back to the wireframe, and literally go back to the list of pages, and what will happen is this box will come up, unsaved changes, discard and exit, or save and exit. We'll discard and exit because we don't want to change that. Then you've still got a test page there which you can play around with if you want to practice this. When you've actually got your new instructor, go to Appearance, go to Menus, and you'll see here on the main menu we've got all of the top headings, courses, locations, and we've got the sub items underneath, and the same with the instructors. When you've added a new instructor, go to Pages over on the side, open them up, and the newest one, which would be Joe Smith, would be there. You tick that box and then you click Add to Menu. It will drop him here behind the contact. So all you do is drag and drop him up here into your list of instructors and make sure that it's dragged over to the side. I'll show you how that works. I'll put the contact page. You put them in that list rather than up here, which would make it a main item again. You drop it there. I'll put that back to where it was. And that's it really, Liam. But it is tricky, so go slow and keep using the video till you get it right. Once you've made changes to the menu, always click the Save Menu green button to save any changes you've done. And that's that for this one. Again, you can always phone me if you need a talk through on any of these bits or whatever.